Nobody tell Joe Biden, but Gavin Newsom is still running his shadow campaign for president, despite claiming the contrary.
Under any circumstances would you get in this primary?
No. Who in their mind would want to run when you have someone of such esteem as our incumbent president of the United States?
Is that a yes or a no?
That was a never-ending response to your question.
I think we need to move past this notion that he's not going to run. President Biden is going to run, and looking forward to getting him reelected.
The greasy one is stealing Biden's spotlight and getting a big, glossy profile in The Atlantic titled, "Gavin Newsom Can't Help Himself." California's smooth talker cracking Joes about how Biden should be popping brain pills like Prevagen to soothe voters' nerves about his age. The reporter calling him out on that one, and Gavin responded by saying, quote, "I don't know if I was joking, but I was lamenting about how many different ways on different networks I've answered this question in an effort to try to answer a little differently each time." My gosh. Is he like trying to be Kamala Harris?
I was wondering where he was during the entire bridge debacle yesterday, so he wasn't quick to stand up for that. I don't know. I watched Biden on the stage today. That's going to lead to more questions. When he was exiting, once again, didn't know where he was going. There's a reason people are asking about that, but Newsom's, I think he is probably getting antsy. I don't know. Is it getting in?
Yeah. All right. And what about the Prevagen? He basically is saying Joe needs Prevagen.
I have some information on Prevagen.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Go right ahead, Piers.
Part of my extensive research for this programme, which I always conduct, Jesse. So Prevagen is quite interesting because it has all the normal side effects, you know, headache, nausea and stuff, but it can also, in certain people, it can have the exact opposite effect, apparently, what it's supposed to do. Yeah. So my theory is that Biden may have actually been on Prevagen, and that Gavin Newsom knows this, because if you have the reverse syndrome, which only a small number of people get, apparently you can have cognitive impairment, memory lapses, and confusion. One user on Amazon said, "I had concentration blackouts where all of a sudden it's like I just woke up and was totally lost and I had no idea where I was." So my theory is that he's let slip to Newsom, hence the mentioning of Prevagen, that he's been on it, but he's having the reverse effect, which only afflicts a small number of people.
All right, I'll go back to you, Jesse.
Well, I mean, I did my research too, Piers, and it turns out...
You see, I'm making you raise your game.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jesse.
it turns out, according to my sources, you're on Prevagen. And you're experiencing the same side effects as the president. So there. I think that he was telling the truth, and Biden probably needs pills, and he shouldn't have said it to a reporter. But if you're asked a question a zillion times, something like that's going to come out. And I hate to say this, and I probably shouldn't say it, but there's something stupidly likable about Gavin Newsom when he answers the question, well, yes or no, and he goes, I mean, that's just, there's something real, whether it's really stupid or really human. Gavin Newsom makes me laugh as a guy that comes across as like just not really pulling off the sincerity, like winking at it.
I agree.
Jesse, he comes across as a lying politician who can't give a straight answer.
But he knows he's a lying politician, and that's what's funny about him.
Yeah, I don't like lying politicians. Go ahead, Greg.
I understand, Jesse, because you also said you really identified with Patrick Bateman from American Psycho.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think it's kind of cruel to suggest brain pills for Joe Biden because that assumes he has a brain to work with. You can water a dead plant all you want. It's still going to be dead. To me, Gavin Newsom.
I like
Gavin Newsom is like a sniveling ne'er-do-well from every Columbo episode. You know, he's impatiently waiting for the odd, old, rich uncle to die, and then he finally decides, you know, maybe it's time I push it along, you know. So here's some advice to you, Joe. Do not accept any invitations to go hiking with Gavin Newsom. We're at a time, though, where we need more than Prevagen. We're on the verge of World War III. We got a president who, you know, thinks Iran is something he only does when he has to go to the bathroom. In the old days, we had speak softly and carry a big stick. Now it's whisper feebly and carry life alert. Man. Even the visiting angels aren't taking his calls.
Visiting angels.
Coming up, Molly Ringwald wants Pretty in Pink to be pretty and woke.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.